is up, stream? And I'm back here with another video, and in today's video, we're not playing Fortnite ever again until they fix building. Simple as that. And I'm gonna be playing this old game called 2K16.
Welcome to
Yo,
live practice.
Don't do it. I know. I gotta joke. Don't joke. You're...
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity!
Oh no, Mom. Just let him have it at this point. I knew I was gonna lose the ball. It's always the second time. Because I would lose the ball. Like my handles are dog. What? Good move. My person is so slow. Let's go, baby.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
How you do this? Okay. Why are they outspeeding me? Like, they're outrunning me. My Gosh, I'm not gonna have a chance. I didn't even shoot it, bro. Oh my. Get my ball, bitch. Ball. Thank you. Get the ball. Go time.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. Our matchup tonight taking place in Milwaukee, the BMO Harris Bradley Center, as we watch the Bucks go up against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they're excited to be back out on the floor for game number 1 of the season, and I don't think anyone has doubts that they want to send a strong message tonight and tip off the new season with a win. And of course, Freak playing here tonight. You've probably heard his story by now. Lost a friend of a long time in the off season. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back, Shaq?
It's going to be tough, Ernie. He lost someone that he knew for a long time, and it's going to weigh on him. This will be one of his most trying seasons of his career.
Man, I feel for Freak, man. It's not going to be easy.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellum and Greg Anthony. This game in Milwaukee marks the start of a homestand for the Bucks and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often. Well, I'll be watching this one closely.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Boudier out there with Smith. And it's Chandler in at the small forward. Now here is Smith. Hughes with the steal. And here is Carter Williams. Pass to Monroe. And the rebound by Nurkic. And here are the Nuggets now. Screen by Fareed. Inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
I can't, like, see the person, bro.
Monroe, no good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Smith with it, now defended by Carter Williams. Nice shot by Smith. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
And the Bucks miss again. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. And it's Smith missing. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And Middleton kicks to Carter Williams. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Smith against Parker. Smith kicks to Nurkic. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Carter Williams. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando. Here's Monroe. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Monroe's got his first points of the game.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
On the wing, Chandler. Covered by Parker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Denver shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team, from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Smith hits them both. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Now here's Carter Williams. Tight defense on him. Parker outside. Shot clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Moutier kicks to Smith from 12 feet out. Again, the miss by Smith. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. In the corner, Middleton with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Denver in the lead. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Faried. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guy's an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
Thanks a lot, Doris. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Big group substitution. Bucks trail by 7. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Denver. Smith, he's in at shooting guard. Hickson is out there with Wilson Chandler. And there's Livingston. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 slot. Here's Chandler. Following the basket by O.J. Mayo. For 3, Smith. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Clock at 4. Here's Monroe. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And the foul called on 3. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker comes in for Plumlee, and Middleton subbed in for O.J. Mayo. And Denver also making a switch. Moutier is checked in. It's taken away by Smith. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. And Smith with the stuff.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Parker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Parker's got his second bucket tonight.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Hickson sets the screen for Moutier. Out left to the wing. Hickson dishes to Gallinari. Hickson a screen on Antetokounmpo. Smith with it. Now guarded by Middleton. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Smith. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. Can't cash in from the high post.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Smith kicks to Hickson. The 10-footer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now it's a 10-point Denver lead. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Number 5, the Nuggets.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how the team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Parker kicks to Carter Williams. Screen by Monroe. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Fades back. And yep, couple bounces and it falls.
MCW, Michael Carter Williams, one of the few players that can get a shot like that up in there.
Chandler with a screen for Moutier. Goes back up. No good. Good work defensively by Monroe. Bucks trail by 8. Carter Williams with it. From beyond the arc. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Moutier knocks it loose. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Hughes is checked in, and it's Vaughn in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Nuggets also changing it up. Fareed's checked in for Chandler, and it's Will Barton in for Gallinari. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closer. Stolen by Faried. Barton dishes to Moutier. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Hughes with the screen on Smith. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions.
And so we conclude the first half. Nuggets lead by 10. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center.
Dang.
And now your Milwaukee. Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for Smith. He's got 11 points and 1 steal as well.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
What's okay with that, DJ? What's okay with that? Oh, no.
Bucks trail by 10. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Jabari Parker is out there with Monroe. And it's Hughes in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
The Bucks shooting 43% for the game. Carter Williams kicks to Middleton for 3. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Middleton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. To the middle. Fareed goes in. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and
Bye,
converting the
Diamond.
opportunity.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And Denver again with the bucket.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Chandler with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Moutier with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Smith the pass to Nurkic. He kicks it to Moutier. Dishes it to Smith. Lock at 6. Denver gets it back. Feeds it to Nurkic. And he gets the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Nugget lead.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Parker drives in. That one goes. Count it. Parker's got 8.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Moutier dishes to Nurkic. Parker against Smith. Now Moutier. Back to Smith. Shoots it up. And again it's Denver. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball play here in the third quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Parker.
Like, what's up?
Monroe against Fareed. Monroe the pass to Middleton. No luck, and it's Denver the other way.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
I was about to say
And
charge.
no doubt about it, rebounding is an
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
Foul.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Gallinari, he's checked in.
What? What happened? What happened?
For the Nuggets.
I don't know what happened, but it's him. Oh.
And that one falls for Middleton. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Smith drives in.
He have a chance to check out Freak here. How he did last season. Put up about 12 points a game. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
The free throw drops for Smith. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Denver. Smith hits them both.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks answer.
one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Third is Gallinari.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any calls in that department.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. Monroe dishes to Mayo. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. His first shot coming late. Can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They really did.
Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. No good on the free throw. And some changes here for the Bucks. Plumlee, he's checked in for Monroe. Damian Inglis comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Vaughn in for Carter Williams. And a switcher also for Denver. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Smith. The Nuggets leading by 16. So on the floor for Denver. Smith in its shooting guard. Wilson Chandler out there. Gallinari. And there's Hickson. And it's Moutier in at the 1.
He's baby ball.
Bucks shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. The pass to Middleton. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
We're not playing Fortnite. You're not allowed to.
Middleton hits them both. The Nuggets shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Moutier kicks to Smith. Screen by Nurkic. Smith the pass to Chandler. He dishes it to Nurkic.
Right. Pass me the
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. That's good. And that's 18 points for Freak.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
They set the pick. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Hughes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Chandler. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Now here's Moutier. Carter Williams covering. Chandler kicks to Smith.
I thought it was hot. What you mean? Oh my god, I don't feel like 16.
It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Here's Moutier. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he...
Why? That wasn't even my person. They broke it.
Packs the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Gallinari, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Their interior defense has been...
Oh,
dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
And Parker, here we go. From 11 feet away, the shot is off. Now... Denver takes it the other way. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 20.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Hughes. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Moutier with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Kicks to Nurkic. Middleton against Smith. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Parker with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
Smith outside, just 5 on the clock. Off the screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Bucks, Freak, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Oh.
Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Denver.
What's the call?
And he's good on the second. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th.
What's called?
I can win this. I got 2 minutes. Give me some more points.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively they attack the basket at every opportunity. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. The Nuggets leading by 14. Moutier kicks to Smith. And the three ball is good. Smith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Parker outside. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Rebound by the Nuggets. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Moutier kicks to Smith. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 17. There's the dish to Monroe. Back to Carter Williams. They set the screen. 4 on the clock. Monroe wide open. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Smith. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
I can't see my shot range. And plus, that was a good
shot.
shot.
Know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Chandler outside. Moutier passes to Smith. From deep 3-point range, that's good.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket, he delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
When you score like you did tonight, do you feel like you could go 1-on-5 and still get yours?
When you score tonight, do you feel like 1-on-5, you still get yours? No one can stop me. They would. That would never work.
Forget that 1-on-5 nonsense. Night like tonight, I could go 1-on-8, 1-on-10. When I'm playing like this, I don't feel like there's anybody that can stop me, except myself. So I just got to be sure not to do that. That'd be a good matchup, though, me against myself.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
Look, last year went by in a flash, so I ain't even thinking about it no more. It's about what I can do now with this team right here. Vic's gone, and sometimes I still can't believe it. But he's in a better place. And that has nothing to do with my play this season. None. So from now on, let's not bring up my past, and let's keep these things a basketball only, all right? I'm ready to take the next step this season, and that's all you need to know. Thank you.
You gotta be rude about it. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. I get it, I get it, I get it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. One of the fun players to watch tonight, Isaiah Thomas. He was the last player selected from...
Fearless, you know, his speed.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Denver, for Reed and Nurkic in the middle. Smith is out there with Moutier, and it's Chandler in at the small forward position. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Here's Washington, takes the 12-footer and hits.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Moutier kicks to Smith, out to the right wing. Over to the left wing. Moutier with the ball. Thomas is there. Smith, no good. On defense, Denver. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And Fareed throws it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And gee, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
What?
His effort has never been a question.
Heck no. Oh, heck no. What the world?
And he started to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Moutier kicks to Smith. Chandler outside. Chandler gets the screen from Smith. 6 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike.
Cake's in the cabinet. Cake? You knew that, DJ. And once I give him, bring him upstairs, the DJ eats every fucking thing. He acting like he don't know they was in there. He been with us in there. What you got now?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
You ain't getting nothing.
Nothing, honey.
All you want for chips.
Wait, is something else after?
I just sat there and told you it's oatmeal cakes and stuff in the cabinet. I got 30 minutes in that game going on.
For 2. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Nuggets shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. And Jared Sullinger, the bucket on the assist by Thomas.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Moutier kicks to Chandler. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Fareed. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Fareed. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guys, an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And it's Smith missing.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now, here's Thomas. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Knicks in New York.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And Chandler, here we go. Hangs in mid and converts on the double clutch layup.
Oh, he got the D that time. Nice up and under.
Celtics trail by 5. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Washington. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. Number 5, the Nuggets.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Second-chance shot. Again, the Nuggets score.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Patience. Patience.
got a moment here, Kevin. Fifth and second chance rebounds, 12th in opponent points per game. They were in the top half of the league shooting. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite. And they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Alinari comes in for Fareed, and it's Livingston in for Moutier. Now Smith, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Hickson dishes to Livingston. Smith for three. And Boston with the rebound. Out to the right wing. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Denver lead by 6. Chandler a screen. Smith against Bradley. Lets it go with a three. And it's Smith missing.
Jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Boston shooting their first free throws of this game. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. 41 seconds left in the first. Livingston passes to Smith. Shoots from the baseline.
What the
Not
heck?
enough on that one as it misses.
Whoa.
Celtics trail
This
by
is
4.
really fast.
Bradley kicks to Smart.
Like that. You're
Launches a three. Shot by Crowder, no good. Bradley against Smith. Pass to go.
baby.
Up. 4 seconds left. Shot, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't.
This game is stupid fast, but I need to slow it down.
Get many looks better from that.
And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure with the Butler Bulldogs. He talked about the challenge of... I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's... Changes. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Hickson. Smith comes in for Will Barton. And it's Livingston in for Moutier. Amir Johnson is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Smart. And it's Rozier in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Smith. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys. And it's starting to pay off.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks was just a man on a mission. He finished with 27 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. If his play in the first game of the season is any indicator to the kind of year he's going to have, all you can say is look out, league. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Passes it to Rozier. Nice open look, but it's no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Fareed, and there's the call on Chandler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Rozier the pass to Johnson, and the shot is good. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Fareed, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
What a night so far for Fareed. He has 8 points, and in addition to that, he's been a rebounding machine.
Clark, he has been clearing space in that paint, just really out-muscling and out-maneuvering everyone.
First trip to the line for him here, and the first one drops. All free throws good from Kenneth Fareed.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Tries again. It's deflected. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Smith, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now Smart. Here's Sullinger. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's...
Yeah, like he hit half court. Yeah.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Freak really making a difference here.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today. Really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first two quarters, guys.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Boudier out there with Smith. And it...
Bucket. Why is that?
Chandler in at the 3 slot. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Thomas. Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. There's the pass to Washington. It's Sullinger with the drive. Nurkic with the block. 2 on the clock, but they recover it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith. Last season's performance for him. 8th in three-point shooting and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, I tell you what, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets a good look.
I missed that. That's the bad thing.
Here's Fareed, and he makes good on the layup. Fareed's got 12.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Thomas dishes to Olynyk. Sullinger the screen. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Stolen by Fareed. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Smith. Finished off the break. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here's Washington. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 11 points in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And Fareed kicks to Smith. Nurkic the pass to Mudiay. Here's Smith. And again, it's Denver.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
The Nuggets leading by 8. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball.
This is
play
not
in
even
the
fair.
third quarter. Off target.
And I missed it. I just knew I was. You funny. Oh, you're late, slime. You're funny. Yeah, I'm single because I don't know nobody. You're late. You late, slime. And just came from downstairs. It's too cold. Wow.
There, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight, and he makes the first. Austin making some changes. Picks and dishes to Livingston for the lead. No good there. Tie game in Boston. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Smart and Bradley the guards. Johnson is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Crowder in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Smith's shot.
Me too. Annoying brat. Big baby.
It's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
From the line. It's a big high bouncing goes in.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will
Give me that!
no matter who's defending him. They've got the lead despite pretty cold shooting from the field in the first half, and now they're beginning to find their groove.
Heating up and looking to build on that lead.
Thomas checked in for Smart. And Denver also making a switch. Fareed is checked in. Celtics trail by 4. Johnson the screen. Johnson with a screen on Smith. Outside Thomas.
Why? It's what? Wait, shit for rules. Just guess. Oh. If you see every time she my timeline there's my nigga and like saying that bitch I ain't no more.
Just 5 to shoot. Chandler with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. And Fareed with the basket on the assist by Chandler. 14 points for Kenneth Fareed. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Damn, baby. But you know, if he give you like he ain't motherfucking celebrity. Give me at that. She don't even got a check mark. Just because she got 1.8 mil don't mean shit. Talking about an elite girl. Oh. She done got a 10 more, right? Stop. Alright. You got it. That Erica?
Boston shooting for the game at 42%. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Thomas is screen on Smith.
These chicks are already low big. I'm about to put on my belt. I'm about to put on my belt. Do it, baby. Alright. Shorts. There you go.
the shower? Oh, I'm gonna shower first.
I already got in the shower.
Oh.
Is that all the pants? I was about to say it's only two.
Ain't nothing about to say. Ain't nothing about to say. You got to nobody know how many goddamn pair of pants you got.
Yeah, let you. Change them up for proper now. No.
That's it for that game. Cut it off.
Ah, it's tough. Save it quicker, yes. Man, I need to like